Jesus, you're the love of my soul, the fire that burns deep within. You are the joy this world can't take away. The Spirit tells me this will never end. For your spiritual sports segment of Rhema Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. For your NBA Quick Dribbles, Orlando Magic announced the hiring of Jock Vaughn, former player of the Magic and most recent assistant for the San Antonio Spurs. The Toronto Raptors have signed free agent point guard John Lucas III and re-signed center Aaron Gray. And finally, the Memphis Grizzlies say they have signed Hamid Haddadi to a new undisclosed deal. For your NFL Quick Hits, Houston Texans receiver Andre Johnson left Sunday morning's practice with the pulled groin muscle, but Coach Gary Kubiak says the injury doesn't appear significant. The St. Louis Rams and defensive end Chris Long agreed on a 4-year contract extension through the 2016 season. The San Diego Chargers' search for depth at quarterback will have to continue as Kyle Bowler decided to retire one day after signing with the team. Coach Marvin Lewis has banned his players from tweeting during camp, a way of trying to get them to focus while they work out of their downtown facility the next few weeks. The Jacksonville Jaguars have placed running back Maurice Jones-Drew on the reserve did not report list since he is holding out and have signed Will Ta'afu to take his spot on the 90-man roster. And finally, the Indianapolis Colts #1 draft pick quarterback Andrew Luck went through his rookie initiation by singing country roads, and needless to say, his throwing skills are far better than his singing skills. Huh? For your quick news and notes, former Strikeforce welterweight champion Nick Diaz has ended his brief retirement and will seek a bout against middleweight title holder Anderson Silva. The Seattle Sounders traded designated player Alvaro Fernandez to the Chicago Fire for allocation money, clearing the way for the signing of German midfielder Christian Tiefert as a designated player. The Columbus Crew acquired forward Federico Higuain on Friday from Argentina's Primera Division. Lewis Hamilton won the Hungarian Grand Prix on Sunday in 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 5.503 seconds. Sebastian Bourdais took the lead with just over a half hour remaining and held on to win the Grand Am Rolex Series race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. NASCAR lectured Sprint Cup drivers prior to Sunday's Brickyard 400 on the etiquette of restarts following a controversy in Saturday's nationwide series race. Iowa running back DeAndre Johnson has been suspended after 2 run-ins with police in the past week. Several of Penn State's top recruits reaffirmed their commitment to stay with the university despite their harsh penalties. Penn State is adequately covered to handle lawsuits stemming from the sexual abuse scandal that has enveloped the campus, according to its president Rod Erickson. And he said the university hopes to settle many of them as quickly as possible, even though its insurer has sought to limit claims. The Winnipeg Jets signed defenseman Tobias Enstrom to a $28.75 million 5-year contract extension. The New York Rangers re-signed defenseman Anton Strawman to a 2-year contract worth $3.4 million, thus avoiding arbitration. All-star closer Houston Street and the San Diego Padres have agreed to a $14 million 2-year contract through 2014. The Chicago White Sox, looking to stay on top of the AL Central, acquired left-hander Francisco Liriano from the division rival Minnesota Twins on Saturday night. The going young Houston Astros traded third baseman Chris Johnson to the Arizona Diamondbacks for 2 minor leaguers on Sunday. The Oakland Athletics have obtained catcher George Cotaras from the Milwaukee Brewers in a trade for minor league reliever Tino De Los Santos. And finally, the NASCAR Sprint Cup car that Regan Smith drove this past weekend at Indianapolis Motor Speedway honored the victims of the shootings at a Colorado movie theater, since he drives for the Furniture Row racing team, whose shop is about 7 miles from Aurora Theater, and the car lists the names of the 12 killed, plus the inscription for those lost, those injured, and the countless acts of bravery. 7/20/12. Amen to that. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at cjsports. That's CEEJAY. Tune in next time for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with namaste, as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.